If this is your first time coming across my videos, please remember to like, share, and subscribe and enjoy the video. Who remembers coming home in the evenings or from school to watch 106 in Park to catch an episode of your favorite top 10 videos, watch your favorite artists be interviewed by Free and AJ, or to see the latest trends and fashions on BET? Before it was 106 in Park, there was Video Soul, hosted by Donnie Simpson, that aired on June 26, 1981. The show was created after MTV refused to play videos by most black artists. Both BET and Video Soul served as a place for new African-American musical talent. The show aired Monday through Thursdays in a top 20 countdown, aired Friday nights throughout the mid-90s until the show ended in 1996. After MTV color barrier was broken by Michael Jackson's stardom, the network was forced into playing Billie Jean, which opened the door for other black artists' videos to be played. MTV created a show called TRL that aired on September 14, 1998. The show featured popular music videos played during its top 10 countdown and was used as a promotion tool by the music artists, actors, and other celebrities to promote their newest works to the show teen targeted audience. And MTV TRL also played African American videos than in its previous video programs. In 2000, Stephen G. Hill of BET created a top 10 countdown show similar to TRL. The show was originally produced in Harlem, New York City, and the title of the show was created from the location where the studio was located at. BET held a casting call where executives would eventually choose two hosts, and their names was AJ Calloway and Marie Antoinette Wright, aka Free. Free from Boston was a dancer, choreographer, radio personality, singer, and rapper. She got her big break from performing in the 1991 rap video Good Vibrations by Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch. The producers of BET recognized Free from her internship she took at BET when she was 16, so they decided she'll be a perfect host for the show. AJ was a party promoter from Jersey. After graduating Howard University, he started his career as a journalist. AJ was actually helping with the auditions for the show when executives saw how well him and Free interact with each other. So they asked AJ to be a part of the show, and can he please be one of the hosts? And they hit it on the money. AJ and Free was a perfect match. 106 in Park aired September 11, 2000, and the show was a hit right out the box.
What's up, y'all? You are watching the hottest show in the universe, 106 in Park.
Competing with TRL, 106 in Park beat them in ratings with 700,000 daily viewers compared to TRL's 600,000. The show interviewed singers, rappers, movie stars, and athletes. Some of the most iconic interviews were Michael Jackson, Whitney Houston, Janet Jackson, Mary J. Blige, and Shaquille O'Neal. They will also give the late great Aaliyah her final interview. The show also had iconic performances from Destiny's Child, B2K, and Missy Elliott. White artists will also visit the show like Justin Timberlake, NSYNC, Christina Aguilera, and Eminem to cross over to the urban audience. One of my favorite and the most popular segments of the show was Freestyle Fridays. At the end of the show on Fridays, two aspiring rappers would compete in a freestyle battle before the studio audience, the Cypher, and 3 celebrity judges. Each competitor alternate freestyling for 30 seconds in each of the 2 rounds, and after the battle, the judges decided the winner per majority vote. Freestyle Fridays became so popular that other networks like MTV created their own version of the segment that was hosted by Sway. Some of the contestants from Freestyle Fridays actually got signed to major record labels like Gin. Gin and Blind Flurry was 2 of the most popular contestants from the battles. AJ and Free also hosted other events held by BET like Spring Bling and the award shows. They also made a cameo in the movie Drumline. With all the fame and success and basically being the face of BET, some would say Free turned into a diva. Staff said Free started showing up late for tapings because she was still getting dressed, or sometimes she just wouldn't show up, leaving AJ to host the episode by himself. Allegedly, Free and executive producer Stephen G. Hill wasn't getting along because of her diva ways. She is rumored to have blew off promotional visits because she wasn't satisfied with one bodyguard. Who does she think she is, Michael Jackson? Everything came to a head at the 2005 BET Awards, where Steven and Free could be heard yelling at each other from backstage. AJ had to present the Viewer Choice Award by himself. Eventually, Free stopped showing up for tapings of the show, leaving AJ to host a lot of the shows by himself. Well, let's get into some tea. Wendy Williams' SheTales self-reported that Free was allegedly pregnant by JayZ, and one of her messy fans called into the show and said she saw Free 2 doors down from her in the hospital giving birth to a baby boy, and JayZ was right by her side. Free have not confirmed this, so as far as we know, Free don't have any children. After all this baby drama, the show just wasn't the same, and Free just stopped showing up for tapings. I wonder why. So AJ was like, this show has run its course, and on July 28, 2005, he announced his departure from the show, catching the audience and the producers off guard with his tearful goodbyes. So he called Free on air, and they both said their goodbyes to the audience and the show. Since Free left the show, the public doesn't see her much, and she lives a very private life. But on the other hand, AJ had a successful career after leaving the show. He became the host of the entertainment show Extra from 2005 to 2019. The following Monday, they brought in Big Tigger from the basement to host the show because he was an already known and popular face from BET. Then they brought in Terrence J and Roxy to be permanent hosts. The ratings started to drop, and fans took to social media to express how boring and lame the two were, especially Roxy. It wasn't the same without Free and AJ. In my opinion, Roxy couldn't bring to the show what Free brought. Free was urban, charismatic, and had appreciation for all genres of music. That comes from her passion of music done in her earlier career. Roxy was an okay host. I think they brought her in because of her appealing look and she could read a teleprompter. She brought no flavor to the show like unseasoned chicken. So they brought in Bow Wow, aka Mr. 106 in Park. Then the ratings really started to tank. Then they brought in Canadian singer Keisha Shantae to co-host alongside of him. They interviewed popular guests like Michelle Obama, Mariah Carey, and Denzel Washington. Then Keisha Shantae started to miss shows. She said it was because of issues with her visa. Then BET started reaching for straws and bringing anyone in to host like Karrueche. Her stay there wasn't long, and she received backlash over her statement about Beyonce's daughter Blue Ivy hair. She later apologized and blamed it on BET and the teleprompter.
But here are the top 6 things Blue Ivy thought about the VMAs with number 6.
I really did wake up like this because my parents never combed my hair.
I can't.
Sorry, Blue.
After the backlash, BET was hiding out and laying low. Then a month later, BET announced they was canceling the show. A lot of the fans didn't care. They stopped watching long ago. When they brought Bow Wow in, I knew it was over for 106 in Park. However, Free and AJ did come back to host the final episode of 106 in Park. Despite all the drama from the show, you cannot take away the legacy from the show. At one point, 106 in Park was the highest rated music video show, introduced us to 2 new iconic hosts, gave us the best celebrity interviews, and we got to see the very last interview from Aaliyah. 106 in Park will always be a part of pop culture. Thanks for taking the time out your day to watch my videos, and remember to like, share, and subscribe. Until next time.